How you doing? Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Are you Jewish?
No.
All right, then shut up. I was off to a rough start, already telling the audience to shut up. Shouldn't have done that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
And a happy.
No, I don't care about New Year's. I was scared of Santa when I was a kid. Was anybody else scared of Santa? I was scared of Santa because of one song in particular, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That song was scary to me, right? Because it's this close. It's this close to being about a serial killer, right? Like, I'll prove it to you. I'll take it that distance, right? It's a short distance. It's like, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not shout, I'm telling you why. Someone's gonna hear you if you do. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He tied you to a bedpost, now through your eye he'll put a stake. Oh, right? Like, that's why I was scared of Santa when I was a kid. I love the holidays. I love food in the holidays. I say pecan, but I say pecan pie, right? Does anybody else with me on that? Who calls it pecan pie? That sounds, what kind of weirdo calls it pecan? You call it pecan pie? No? Okay. It's got to be pecan pie. It's like, when I hear somebody say pecan pie, I'm like, what, is the queen here? What's going on? Like, who we trying to impress? Like, it's pecan pie. Speaking of the queen, I guess we should say the king now. Like, that's weird, right? That's odd to think of that there's a king of England. Actually, my mom texted me when it happened. My mom texted me and said, the queen died. I didn't know what she was talking about. I was like, RuPaul? What's going on? Like, what? Like, because if so, I'm going to be like, are they canceling Drag Race? Because that's a big deal. And she's like, no, the real queen. I was like, oh, Beyonce? Like, that's even, like, how's Jay-Z doing? She's like, no, the Queen of England. I was like, oh, I had tickets to Elton John. I don't know what's going to happen to his tour now. She's like, no, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. I was like, oh, I don't care about that. No, she was, what was she, like 120? Like, how is that even news? I thought she was already dead. Like, how is that news? I'm gonna talk about me being fat. That's a thing, right? I'm a big dude. I'm a large fella, right? I know this guy's saying, nah.
Average Joe.
Average Joe? This is not average. This is above average, for sure. This is definitely above average. Like, at least 100 above average. I am worried that I ruined my wife's jeans. I should stop trying them on, but No, I'm worried that I ruined my wife's gene pool because she's way better than me. Like, she's way better looking than me. She has like a 150 IQ and a master's in mathematics, right? I am a stand-up comic and a DJ, and if I don't take 4 medications, my skin falls off. That's what I'm bringing to the table genetically. She was a state-ranked tennis player in high school. Yeah, and a varsity swimmer. I look like Harry Potter and Hagrid had a baby. It's the truest thing you've ever heard. That would have been a different ending to that series, right? If it had ended with a gay wizard baby. I would have watched it, though. Who doesn't want to see that? You're a bottom, Harry. What I'm saying is I'm worried I'm worried about the kids, right? I don't get me wrong, I'm a good dad. I'm a great dad. A lot of naps have been taken on this belly, right? I'm a great dad, but I'm just not a great breeder. You know, like, I should have maybe called in a ringer for the kids. I don't know. I'm worried because the first one right off the bat, ADD, right off the bat. Yeah, so I'll take credit for that one. Second kid, very artistic, so I'll also take credit for that one. Third kid, he's only 4, so jury's still out, but it's not looking good. He eats his own boogers, so I gotta keep an eye on him.